Welcome back to another episode of Comedy's Dead. I'm Saundra. I'm your host. And what's going on in the news? Elon Musk bought Twitter, as you all know. I personally think it's a good thing. Some people don't. Who really cares? Because I don't have any followers on Twitter. So it doesn't help me. So if anybody knows where Elon Musk lives, please let me know, because I would love to take a shit in his pool just so I could, get arrested, go to jail. I hear jail is a great place to start a platform. Anyways, back to what I wanted to talk about, which was Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Everyone can't get enough. This story is actually crazy. And normally I don't take sides because they're actors and actresses in Hollywood, so who gives a shit? They're both narcissistic assholes, in my opinion. But Amber did get Johnny Depp axed from, what was it, number 6 or 5 of Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't know. And listen, you just don't fuck with a man's money. You don't do that. So I'm Team Johnny. And I get it. I know Johnny Depp is an alcoholic asshole, and Amber is one of those borderline personality chicks that'll throw a bottle of vodka at your head because you have to work late. But listen, she knew Johnny was an alcoholic when she married him, and he knew she was crazy. But he stayed because he was hoping she would go back to that fun party girl that he met on the set of Rum Diaries. You know, that carefree blonde that didn't mind being dead horsed all night long by a whiskey dick. Because it wasn't just any whiskey dick. It wasn't some frat boy whiskey dick. This was Johnny fucking Depp. Are you kidding me? I mean, he's an icon that has spent decades partying on Hollywood Boulevard. So that dick is fried, okay? And fried dicks, they do not make the best decisions. They don't. They do stupid things like marry dumb twats that do too much cocaine and shit in your bed. I mean, she shit in his bed. Like, what was it, your birthday weekend? Come on. You can't stay married to a girl after she shits in your bed. I mean, now you're out, what, $7 million? And your dick needs a tetanus shot? I mean, and listen, come on. Like, let's admit this. If you shit in a man's bed, you are one dirty bitch. And listen, and I'm not knocking Amber. I honestly think that's why Johnny Depp liked her. I think he likes his girls dirty and stupid because he dropped out of high school, so he's stupid. And no woman wants to be smarter than the dick she's sucking. It's true. That is just a fact. I'm just saying. And it's no secret. If Johnny Depp wasn't famous, he'd be one of those bums on Venice Beach playing the ukulele. And deep down, Johnny knows that. And Amber knew that. So she rubbed it in his face because she loved him in a Kathy Bates sort of way. And he loved her too. I mean, that's why he always was telling her she was a fat ass and she had a fat ass. Because listen, you've seen her movies, right? I mean, she's a horrible actress. She's no Meryl Streep. And you know what? And hot actresses, they're not allowed to win Oscars in Hollywood. Not unless you gain 50 pounds like that Charlize Theron or whatever her stupid name is. I don't know. And they don't even do that anymore. They're not allowed to hire a skinny hot actress and make her gain weight. No, because the Fat Actress Union will file some equity lawsuit and they'll shut the production down. And what about poor Amber? What was she going to do? She dropped out of high school too. She didn't drop out of school to move to LA to be a Hooters waitress. And listen, she wasn't going to let the fact that she didn't have any talent keep her from being one of those Hollywood starlets. And she was going to do it without having to fuck Harvey Weinstein. So she fucked Jack Sparrow. Listen, Johnny Depp doesn't exist. There is no Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is Jack Sparrow. I mean, did you watch any of the court TV? I mean, her defense lawyer asked him about waking up in the morning and drinking as soon as he woke up. And his answer was, well, every hour is happy hour. And the jury laughed Because I mean, that's a line from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm positive of it. I haven't seen them all, but I get the gist, right? It's Johnny Depp. He plays a drunk pirate, and next to him, I don't know what the terminology is, but there's always some hot starlet that's always taking his rum away. I mean, that's the whole, that was their relationship. I mean, look, I'm sorry, but if you marry Jack Sparrow, don't throw a bottle at his head when he's filming Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, if he pisses you off that bad, I don't know, steal his credit card and fuck one of his stunt doubles. I mean, don't be a bitch. No one likes a bitch. Be a slut. Sluts get to do whatever they want because nobody hates a slut. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I think the whole thing is just, it's horrible, actually. Like, what? I mean, come on. All of her witnesses say, Amber said this. Amber said Johnny did this. We never saw any marks on Amber's face. All of Johnny's witnesses say, we saw Amber hit Johnny. We saw Amber say horrible things about Johnny. We saw Amber try to run Johnny over with a car. We saw Amber throw stuff at Johnny. And it's like, well, you know, like every woman in the world, right? I mean, that's what women do. That's what we do. A man pisses us off and we throw shit at him. You know what? Everyone's trying to figure out what the definition of a woman is. If you've never thrown a closet worth of shoes at a man, you're not a woman. That's what a woman does. We get mad, we throw shit at you. And then when the man gets mad and tries to leave, we block the door. Because we hate your guts, but we don't want you to leave. Because why should you get to have all the fun? Seriously, you think, you think you're just going to walk out the door and cheat on me again tonight? No, I don't think so. Not if me and my knife has anything to say about it. Yeah, I'm crazy. Because men make us crazy. I will block the door. Seriously, go ahead. Grab the door handle. I dare you. Try to grab the door. I swear to God, I will whack-a-mole the shit out of your hand like a blind kid at Chuck E. Cheese. What? I'm the only one that's done that? Me? Seriously, I'm the only one. Okay, whatever. You lying sluts at home. Whores. Seriously. Oh, and then what do the guy do? They'll threaten you with calling the police because technically it's criminal confinement to try to keep somebody in a house and not let them leave. It's like, sure, go ahead, call the cops. I don't care. I'd love to show them this black eye you gave me. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter how I got it. The cops, they don't need to know that I grabbed the phone from your hand and then we wrestled over the phone and you violently ripped it out of my death grip and it hit my eye and now I have a black eye? I mean, who are they going to believe? The drunk asshole who's been out partying all night? Or me? Yeah, this is Gitmo and you're a prisoner now, asshole. Get it? They make us crazy. They do. Anyways, men like new pussy like women like new throw pillows, okay? Why do we? I don't know. I was reading all this stuff about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and I was like, holy shit, this was like my 2015 and 16 is what it reminded me of. I don't know, men, why don't they just show us the phone? Seriously, why can't they never show you the phone. They make you snatch the phone out of their hand. And men are stronger than us, so they're going to get it. Like, we can't keep them from getting it. So what do? We grab the phone, and then we, like, bend down in some, like, I don't know, defensive stance, and they get over us, and they just rip the phone out of our hands, and it hits us in the eye, and now we got a fucking black eye. So if you grab a man's phone, be prepared to run. Because what? They're never going to stand there and let you go through their phone and then call the girl that they're cheating on you with. No, because she thinks you guys are broken up. And if you call her, then he's not going to have anywhere to go once he figures out where you hid the damn keys. Yes, I'm crazy and I'm not afraid to admit it, okay? I am so crazy, I will hide your damn passport. So don't fuck with me. Anyways, I've been hurt, can't you tell? But no, I got really into this Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. It's exciting. It's way better than Elon Musk buying Twitter. Elon Musk is boring, okay? This shit is fun, actually. It's exciting to realize that, you know, you're not as crazy as you thought you were. You're not the only ones with problems. Look at Hollywood. Anyways, it's so much. It's not fair that these fucks get to do whatever they want. They can shit in each other's beds. They can cut each other's fingers off. Doesn't matter. Anyways, but the recordings of the fact that they recorded their fights. How long was this going on? I mean, shouldn't that have been your clue to leave when you're recording each other's fights to have as blackmail, I guess? I don't know. But anyways, I love the recording of her and him arguing back and forth where he's saying, you punched me. And she's like, shut up. No, I didn't. I was hitting you. I was hitting you. My hands weren't closed and all this stuff. And they're going back and forth. And then she starts calling him a baby because, you know, she was hitting him. And it's like, yeah, thanks a lot, Amber. Now women can't hit men anymore. We used to be allowed to. You could, in public, it didn't matter. You could be at the club smacking the shit out of your husband or your boyfriend. Didn't matter. People would walk by and be like, well, it's a man. He probably deserved it. Well, we can't do that anymore. No, now it's domestic abuse. Thanks, Amber. I mean, did you think about that when you were beating the shit out of your husband and then going and claiming that you were a victim of domestic violence and profiting off of it? And now all anyone wants to talk about is how men are abused now, and there's no charity for the poor men, and there's no safe houses for men to go to escape their violent women and girlfriends and wives. So now what's Johnny Depp gonna do? He's probably gonna open the first male safe house for men suffering from domestic violence, a place for men to escape evil women and go smoke pot with Johnny Depp and paint and express their feelings in a safe house. I mean, Johnny Depp is going to get one of those CNN Hero Awards, and you're going to be on Fans Only showing your pussy for $19.99 a month. Way to go, Amber. Thanks for ruining it for the rest of us. Anyways. But one thing I think is so funny, because you don't hear any of what their arguments are about. You just hear the arguments. So it's just them screaming back and forth. And it's all planned. I mean, they recorded this stuff. So you don't know. It's so weird. But anyways, after watching him on the stand, oh my God, he talks so slow. And I know I talk fast, so I should probably talk slow. But anyways, I'd smack him too. Like, spit it out, Johnny. Come on. And I am so sick of hearing about Marlon Brando. It's like, shut up, Johnny. I want to go to Coachella. It's my birthday weekend. That was her last fight. She shit in his bed, and then she went to Coachella. And they were probably fighting because she probably wanted him to go or something. I don't know. But it's better that he didn't go because he's just going to ruin it. I mean, why would you're dating a man that's 25 years older than you, and you want to take him to Coachella? He's going to ruin it. Trust me, I know. I dated a guy that was 20 years older than me, and we went to Burning Man together, and he ruined it. Totally ruined it. Has anyone, am I the only person that's been to Burning Man? It's not a music festival. There's lots of music there, but no, it's an art festival. Really, it's just a place to go do drugs in the desert. That's all it is. But I wanted him to go because I'm stupid, because love makes you do stupid things like go to Burning Man with your ex. I mean, it's a chemical reaction. It's not even real. I mean, the chemicals are real, but it's hormones, it's neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. You know, it's all the chemicals that are released when you're on drugs. That's what it is. That's what love is. You're on a drug. You know, that's why when you first fall in love with somebody, you don't eat, you don't sleep, you blow your friends off to hang out with them. Everything's about them. You obsess about them. It's like being on a drug. And then what happens? Some relationships, they just fizzle out. Some turn into long-term relationships. And others are just on this chemical overdrive, and they just crash and burn. And you realize, oh shit, this relationship isn't going to work, but you're in too deep because you're an addict. Basically, that's what you are. And you don't want to be with that person. You just want the chemicals back, so you stay. And that's what happened with Johnny and Amber. And that's what happened with me at Burning Man. Oh my God, it was the worst week. Well, it wasn't a week. It was more like a weekend. But anyways, it was awful. And we explained, listen, I I explained to him, he knew what the deal was. We're going to be in the desert with a bunch of weirdos, and there wasn't, you have to bring all your food, all your water, all your alcohol, because there's nothing for sale there. And we get there, and he doesn't want to carry like his water and alcohol with him. And he's like, well, can't we just buy it? And I'm like, no, we've been through this. There's nothing for sale here except for drugs and alcohol. We've talked about this. This is why I got the Camelbacks and filled yours up with vodka and Pedialyte because you're a fucking baby. And I'm going to carry the water because I don't like to drink, because I like to take Molly and hang out with weirdos. And then all he wanted to do was hang out in the yurt and have sex. I'm like, no, what are you doing? I want to go take Molly and dance around with weird people. Don't you get it? This is about me. This is my trip, okay? This is what I'm into. I mean, do you think I liked going to all those strip clubs and getting dances from strippers the whole time we were together? No, I did it because you liked it, and I wanted to make you happy because I don't want to grow up and get a real job, and you're ruining everything. God, it's just, oh my God. It's nothing, listen, it's nothing against the strippers. It's just, they just are hanging around for the money. I mean, every now and then you meet a cool one that's fun to party with, but look, I don't want to have a threesome with a girl that lives 20 minutes away. Don't do that. Bad. It is a bad idea. My ex and I were going to have a threesome with this girl, but he got too drunk and he couldn't get his dick hard. So couldn't happen. And the second time, same girl, second time, I drank too much and fell asleep. And he took her in the next room and had sex with her while I was sleeping. And I didn't find out about it until like a year later or something. And of course, when you confront them with it, they never admit it. They lie. They blame it on you. Why do you got to be crazy? Why are you being paranoid? This is why I don't want to be around you. You know what? They always blame you. They never come out and admit it. So that forces you to do unethical, covert operations to try to find out the truth. Like cornering the girl in the Victoria's Secret locker or dressing room to get the answer. I did that. Whatever. Listen, the bitch had a pair of my shoes, okay? And I wanted my shoes back and I wanted the truth. So I told her, I was like, so-and-so told me what happened. I just want you to know that I'm not mad. I understand, blah, whatever. And then she admitted everything. So then I took that information and confronted him. And when, of course, finally he couldn't lie anymore, he said that it wasn't cheating because I fell asleep. What kind of psychobabble bullshit is that? What do you mean? Because I fell asleep. What about the first time when you couldn't get your dick hard? Huh? And then he was like, well, that's just different. I'm like, different? What are you talking about? How is that different? And first off, if it wasn't cheating, then why did you lie about it? Well, because you're crazy. And it's just like, shut up. Oh my, this is why men get their dicks cut off while they're sleeping. Seriously. Oh, we were going to have a threesome, but you fell asleep, so I just cut your dick off. And then, just don't argue with a narcissist. Stay away from the narcissist. They will bring you down to their level. And you can't even, instead of owning up to it and saying, I'm sorry, they're making you argue about some reasonings, philosophical reasons as to why it's not cheating. And then they blame it on you. Even if you do get them to admit that it's cheating, they're like, well, it's your fault because you seduced me and you said that we were going to do this. And it's just like, shut up. You're just pissed off because I out-reasoned you, which means I'm smarter than you and I don't want to suck your dick anymore. That's it. That's what happens. That's your clue. That is your cue to leave, ladies. When you don't want to suck a man's dick, that's when you know it's over. But do we leave? No, we stay because we don't want anybody else to suck their dicks either. We do. We stay until one day we just snap. We can't take it anymore. We just snap because all women are borderline. It just takes falling in love with a narcissist to push you over the edge into a full psychotic personality disorder. Yeah. Honestly, like, oh, wait, you know what? You're right. It wasn't cheating because I didn't fall asleep. I was drugged. Yes, that's what it was. I was drugged. And you know what? Now that you've explained everything to me, I now that I'm thinking clearly, weren't we drugging her? Weren't we partners in crime? Yes, that's what it was. We drugged her. Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm the type of crazy that'll pass a lie detector test. Seriously, I will send us both to jail just so you can finally feel what pain feels like, asshole. What? Seriously, trust women. Believe women. Seriously, all of them. Believe all women, even the ones with dicks. What? It's 2022 now. Women have dicks. And men have ovaries with uteruses that they use to make a baby that they eventually push out of a pussy, which makes them a birthing person because men don't have babies. Yeah, that the whole birthing person, it's not because they don't want to include women or they don't want to offend, I don't know, people that don't have babies. It's just because men don't have babies. So anyways, so because of that, we all have to be reduced down the lowest common denominator of a birthing person, which basically is just a political correct way of saying basic bitch. That's what we've been reduced to, is basic bitch. And you know what? I am totally okay with being a basic bitch as long as criminals with dicks that commit violent crimes go to non-birthing person prisons. Seems fair to me, right? Listen, and if that fucking pisses you off, screw you, okay? Because I am a mom and my child is turning into a juvenile delinquent, all right? And I don't want her getting mouthy with a criminal with a dick in her jail cell one day. Anyways, but yeah, I blame the music. It's all this low, down-tempo, depressing, I don't know. The music is really bringing me down. And anywhere you go, like you go into all the stores right now and the music they're playing in the background, it's always like Adele. It's just weird. And if it's not that, it's this, I don't know, like elevator jazz music. Just makes you want to, you know, and I didn't want to say anything about, you know, using a gun or anything. So does YouTube, like, I don't know, kick you off if you do that? But anyways, no, it does. It's just crappy, sad elevator jazz music. And then it'll stop. And then all of a sudden you'll be shopping and it'll be brought to you by Pfizer. And I blame the music. Anyways, I'm just in a bad mood. I don't know what's going on, but the criminals with dicks in female prisons, I'm over that. I want to talk about that, but you're not allowed to talk about it because you can't piss anybody off anymore because we have these fake culture wars that aren't even real. But anyways, I just really wanted to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and crazy relationship stuff. So that is my episode this week of Comedy's Dead. Next week, I'm going to talk about, I don't know, I'm really busy. I need to clean my house because it's springtime and I am a clean freak. Anyone else out there like that? Just me? I'm a total clean freak. Anyways, so like, follow, subscribe, tune in next week.